Alright, welcome to Pokemon Heartgold completely randomized hardcore Nuzlocke. Normal Nuzlocke rules, plus no items and must be on set. And oh yeah, everything's randomized. TMs, wild Pokemon, trainer Pokemon, everything. Alright, let's get this started, shall we? Alright, let's see what the starters are. This is my first time seeing them. Dratini, Torchic, and Badoo. Well, compared to these two, I mean, early Dragon Rage would be great, but it's also Dratini. I'm going with Kentucky Fried Chicken. Huh. The starter randomized it to a starter. By the way, I didn't put the option for like two randomized evolutions. I just did it randomly. That happened. Huh. Alright, KFC. Alright, first Auto Fight time. He leads off with Dratini lead off with KFC. Scared of Dragon Rage, but he didn't use Dragon Rage. This doesn't have it yet. Don't worry, Dragon Rage will catch up to us. Alright, I catch my next Pokemon, and it's Lopunny. You know what? I like Lopunny. And Lopunny's, I don't get to use it a lot. So you know what? I'll take it. I actually did catch it with one Pokeball left. I name it the face I make when I think about Lopunny. Alright, next up is Lickitung, another normal type, eh? I mean, whatever, power in the PC, I guess. I catch it. And then a Zangoose. Wow, I'm getting a lot of normal types here, aren't I? Well, I guess power in the PC is what they say. Alright, next up, I catch, finally a non-normal type, and... Sorry, it's Snorunt. I like Snorunt, so I catch it, and it's so nice it doesn't have Hail as an ability. Alright, then I catch an Aaron. Well, I catch an Aaron, I name him Aaron. And yeah. And then I counter a Dusknoir and Bill's Power, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, then a Sage Trainer has a Garchomp and Drug Rages my entire team. Great. But, well, that happened. Oh, I need to get a deposit. Jesus. You know what's even funny? That was an optional trainer. I chose to buy him because I needed the money. And now... 4 Pokemon are dead. Great. Well, kind of rebuild the team with these two things. This very nice man in our time of need gave me 3 eggs. I wonder what's in them. Alright, after about 5 minutes of running, first egg's hatching. And it's Hey, it's a good boy. I like Growlithe. Okay. Oh wait, I need to update the deaths too, hold on. Doing this during the recording since I'm so professional. Oh shit, not 5, 4. There we go. And it's in a way it's kind of a shame because getting a Firestone in this game is such a pain in the ass. Oh well. Fucking finally, after 2 hours of running back and forth, this egg finally hatched. What is it? Better be good. Oh, you know what? I was not expecting that. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. I'm pretty sure when Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl come out for a while, you can get like a free Manaphy. Well, time to be creative. Alright, 30 minutes later after that egg hatched, and we get a... The suspense is killing me. God has smiled upon me, I guess. Zapdos. Ironic can at least favorite out of the 3 legendary birds, but whatever. And, we'll name it Big Burb. Hey. Well, hey, this is a turnaround. 2 legendaries and a Growlithe from Primo. Hey. Alright, after grinding up my team after that travesty, next up's Faulkner. 2 pecks took out Machamp. And then his next Pokemon's a Ghastly. 2 Thundershock sit it in. Wow. Talk about a downgrade. Huh. Another egg, eh? About to be a gift-only Nuzlocke, huh? Oh, what's it hatching into? And it's Ariados. Hey, I'll take it. I like Ariados. Togepi? Did you beat Togepi, Ariados? Is that what happened? Okay, whatever. Alright, now that I have the old rods, get some encounters. First up is Empoleon that I weakened down with Ariados. So switch out to Fion because he doesn't want to get caught. And then Fion takes it out with a critical bubble on accident. Great. Next up is Tragos. It's Tragos fishing, and I can find a Frostlass, and I catch it. And I name it Tempt. Next up, I find a Pikachu in Hometown water, and I catch it. Alright. I name it AK-47. Then I find a Bulbasaur, but Ariados critical hits it while I was trying to weaken it with Poison Sting. Yeah, great to see that a lot. Next up, I find a wild Slugma. Okay, if anything happens to Growl, that's pretty good. Not really. So I used Ember in the rain as it poisoned half my team, then I finally caught it. And then... Oh yeah, I forgot to... And then next up is Haunch Crow. I bite it with Growlithe, then I eventually catch it in a Great Ball. I was about to fucking sack it too, because it's a Stone Evolution, so it's not gonna learn anything. Next up's Kakuna, and Togepi critical hits and kills it. I'm not too sad about it, but I'm just mad I couldn't get off the counter list. Next up's Proton. He's off Glameow, and he faints, and I bubbled out his Glameow. Next up is his Spiritomb. I bubbled it, not doing anything, so I switched out to Zapdos with Thunder Shock twice, and I take it out. Alright, now it's time to fight Bugsy. He leads off with Goldeen. I go for Swords Dance. He says Supersonic. Then I hit myself with Confusion. Then he hits me in Horn Attack, leaving me out 14 HP. I Thunder Shock to one shot. It's Goldeen. Peck. I eventually killed Heracross with Peck after he healed and endured. Then last up is a Dragonite. I Thunder Waved it, but it took me out Dragon Rage. Then I sent out Frostlass. Then 2 Icy Winds did it as he uses Thunder Wave. God damn it. You know, every single time a Pokemon's died, it was due to Dragon Rage. See ya, Zapdos. How about we got all 3 legendary birds in this thing so far. It's kind of funny. Okay. I guess Pikachu's getting this some spotlight. Next row fight time. No shit, I forgot to heal. He leads off with Butterfree. He puts me in a sleep. I send out Growlithe, goes for Confusion. Ember takes him out. Next up's Dragonair. I go for Bite. He kicks me out with the Dragon Rage. Another death to Dragon Rage. All 6 of my deaths with the Dragon Rage. Dragonair goes down to 2 Icy Winds, and last of Spearow, 1 Icy Wind does. And now Silver. God damn it. Dragon Rage. Well, I guess that's kind of my fault for not healing, but god damn it. Why is Dragon Rage so prevalent in this game? Well, you're a good boy while you lasted. Now the question is, do I actually want Slugma right now? I like Slugma, but raising him's gonna be a pain in the ass. And I already got Pikachu to have to level up. I think I'll just stick with my team of 5 for now. Alright, my encounter in what Azalea Town is Heracross, and I catch it eventually. Okay, power in the PC, I guess. Maybe if I'll replace Ariados, who knows? I'll wait till I get the XP share. Alright, I get my next encounter, which is Nidorino, which I catch pretty easily as well. Alright, next up is Whitney. She leads off with a Horsea. I send out Pikachu. Thundershock one-shots it. Next up's a Darkrai. I use Thunder Wave on it to kill its berry. He goes for Ominous Wind after that. I paralyze him. And then I switch out to... Oh, I'm sorry, I yawned. I switch out to Meow. I use Fury Cutter on, he disables. I go for Swords Dance, go for Headbutt as he goes for critical quick attack. No quick attack takes him out. Then next up is I find a wild Heatran, and after a long time of trying to catch this bastard, I eventually caught him in my last Pokeball. Yeah, isn't it like a .03 catch rate or some shit? Or 3% catch rate? Isn't that what legendaries are? I can't remember, but I got very lucky. Now I have to go buy more Pokeballs. That's the hard part with these challenges. You basically go broke on Pokeballs. Alright, next encounter time, and it's a Survivor. Okay, I like Survivor. And hey, Survivor and Zangoose, that'd be a funny combination on the team. Alright, I named it Bark. Next up, Sudowoodo recognized Togepi, my starter. I actually do eventually catch it. Alright, next up, my next encounter, I encounter Sluggles as a Totodile, another starter. I catch it in a Great Ball. I name it... I don't know what I named it. I got an Eevee, but I randomized the Ludicolo. I named it B. And then, next up's Rival Fight. He's off of Moltres, so they off with Fion, iPhone, Surf to the red, they switched out the Turk with Critical Surf, brought it to yellow, another Surf took it out. Next up's Dragonair, I swapped out to Frostlass, uses Thunder Wave, uses Dragon Rage, I'm paralyzed, so I send out Ariados as a sacrificial lamb, and then it goes down. Next up, I send out Meow, I go for a Slash, then he goes for Dragon Rage, I Slash takes him out. Next up is Moltres, last up is another Moltres, where I send out Fion, and I take it out with one Surf, and that was Silver. God damn it, Dragon Rage. You know, it's kind of ironic in a way, because earlier, at Stardust, I said Dragon Rage would be useful, not that useful, and it's the reason for all 7 of the deaths so far. Oh well. Ariados, thank you. You did your job. Well, I can get Survivor now. I need a poison type. Alright, my burn tower encounter is a Zatsu. Well, I try to paralyze it with Pikachu, then it teleports away. Oh well. But hey, I just remembered. Kenya. Let's go get Kenya. Alright, let's see. What is Kenya? Yeah, I'll totally deliver this bird to this Pokemon to your friend. Alright. Oh, wrong button. Oh. Huh. Dead. Alright, that's pretty good. Alright, I get my next encounter, and it is, Finneon. I like Finneon, actually. So you know what? If anything happens to... Let's get a good water type to have in a PC if I need it. Alright, next up is Morty. He leads off in Ninkata, lead off with Bark. He heals, I go for a couple bites, and eventually take out Ninkata with some bites. Next up is the trio. I send out iPhone, Surf, one-shots it. Then last up is Burmy. I send out He's Spicy, and Firefang one-shots it. And Swablu got taken out by an Ancient Power. Alright, my next encounter is a Kingdra, and I eventually catch it. Hell yeah, I name it Claire. And I replace iPhone with it, because Kingdra is way better. I named it Claire. Alright, next up I find an Almanite. I go for Surf with Claire, but I accidentally kill it. My next encounter is a Wingull. I catch it. Huh, I found 2 water types all surfing. That's interesting. Then I find a Wurmple. I catch it just for dupes. Then for Cyanwood, I find a Starly in the water by fishing. Pokeball catches it. Cool. Good Pokemon I have in the PC. And then my next encounter is a Surskit in the cave. I like Surskit. I wish I kept this water bug type when it evolved. I name it Skeet Skeet. Alright, I get my next encounter. And this is a Coughing. I catch it, eventually. And I name it Wheezing. Because I am creative. Now I get my next encounter, which is a Bastiodon. He's in Metal Sound. I send out Claire, and I catch it, and I name it Love, because Byron. I go into Safari Zone, I get my last encounter for now. It's a Magmar, and it eventually escaped. I'll try to throw Pokeballs at it. Alright, Chuck time. He leads off a... We're now lead off a Claire, go for Twister, he goes for Razor Leaf. I then switch out to hit Heatran, and 1 Fire Fang does it in. Next is Gibble. I send out Tempt, and I take it out with 1 Icy Wind. Alright, encounter times. On the way to Mahogany, I find an Oddish in the water, and I catch it. I name it Snoop Cat, for some reason. Alright, in Mount Mortar, I encounter a Toxicroak, and I eventually do catch it. It takes a bit, but I do catch it eventually. It takes a lot of balls, though. Alright, next up at the Toxicroak, is Cranidos. I try to catch it, but honestly, it got temped way too low of health, so I decided to run from it. Especially since I was using Pursuit. Alright, next up is the Lake of Rage counter, and Gyarados is randomized to Smeargle. Ain't that funny. Alright, so I do catch Smeargle, but it's practically worthless to me right now. I don't have any heart skills. Alright, Petrol time. He's off Garchomp, I off AK. I send out Tempt, it gets Dragon Rage and Icy Wind. Next up to Absol, and well, Tempt's screwed because of Pursuit. So Tempt dies to Pursuit, unfortunately. I send out He's Spicy. A couple Fire Fangs took it out. Then last up is Charizard when Ancient Power does it, and now it's Petrol. God damn you, Well, on a more bright, disturbing note, that was the first death where it wasn't by Dragon Rage. My Dragon Killer. You did good, friend. You did good. You're the best goddamn Dragon Killer I could have asked for. Fuck Garchomp. Someone I forgot about, actually, is, Shucky. Is this the house, I believe? Yep. Oh yeah, I have Honchkrow in the fight for Fly. Oh, hold on. Let's just... Meow. Let me in. Get back in the box, Honchkrow. I do have power in the PC, though. It just sucks I don't have another Ice type. Alright. Now, let's get Shucky. Just co-receive the Pokemon. A Paris? Huh. Okay, not too bad, I guess. Alright, now it's time to get our encounter in the Rocket Highway. It's Hitmonchan. I catch it with Claire. Nice. Alright, time to fight Ariana I'm at now. Alright, I just surfed through the entire thing. Claire almost got out, but, knocked out by Charizard's Dragon Rage, but it's fine. Claire's not gonna die. Totally. So, yeah, up next is Price. So, yeah, Claire got swept easily, basically. Up next is Price. He's off Rapidash. I go for a Swords Dance and a Slash to take him out. Next up is his Gabite. He slashed me at 4, leaving me at 4. I Slash to take him out. Last up is his Palkia. And, well, the footage got cut off, but this Palkia kills my entire team. Not even shitting you. Second time this challenge, I have to release my entire team. Man. Now I have to regrind. Jesus. I just grinded these guys up, too, not too long ago. Oh, well. I might just have a fucking AK going on in the background of this part, just the entire time. Just constant gunfire. God damn it, Palkia. This is why I like Dialga more. Alright, prize 2, Electric Boogaloo. Leads off with Rapidash. I lead off with iPhone. Surf, 1 shots after takedown. Next up is his Gabite. 2 surfs it in, as that also takes down. So you go for Dragon Rage. Alright, it's Palkia time now. I send out Staraptor. I charmed it as he goes first. I send out Staraptor for Intimidate. And then it goes for Power Jam. So I switch out the Weezing to Smokescreen at once to try to go for Poison Gas, but no, he takes out Weezing. Next up is Kenya. I send out Kenya because she's my main attacker. I start headbutting it down. I almost take it out, but then I get taken out by an Earth Power. High roll Earth Power. I send out Bruce Lee to see if it can finish the job, but he heals. So I go for a Thunder Punch for try to get paralyzed using it at 2. Then Power Jam, I go for Mach Punch to take it out, and he dies. I send out Brave Bird and 1 quick attack to... Well, we beat Price, but it came at a cost of our entire right side of the team. Guess we should go in order. Oh yeah, I should take the experience share off before I release it. Don't want to lose that. I need that again. Whew. Your sacrifice was not in vain. Can't wait till fucking... what's her name? The one the next gym leaders has a fucking legendary. Alright, time to get 3 more Pokemon and grind them up. Oh boy, this is asinine. Alright, before we start grinding up, I decided to go fishing. And after find 2 dupes, we run into a Shuppet. I catch it, and I name it Puppet. I catch it, and I name it Jeffrey. Alright, time to fight Jasmine. I lead off with Bone. I start surfing out her Togekiss. They start air slashing. I swapped out as she healed. I send out Brave Bird. It hits me with Air Slash, doing about half. I go for Fly. Fly almost kills it. It goes for Sky Attack, I think. Something like that. I go for Quick Attack to finish it off. Next up is their Slugma. I decided to Fly to take it out. Last up's a Mantic. I send out Jeffrey. He goes for Aerial Ace. It goes for Agility, and I go for Shadow Ball. And then I switch out into Brave Bird. It hits me with Water Pulse Confusing. I send out Shucky. I put Sleep, and I start slashing it, and I eventually take it out with Slash. Feels good not to report a death on a battle for once. Ooh-wee, but that got close. I'm weak to flying types. Petrol Time leads off with Togekiss like Jasmine. Unlike Jasmine's Togekiss, this one goes down pretty easily with a couple surfs. This hits with a Sky Attack. Next up, with Bayleaf. I send out Staraptor, goes for Reflect. 2 Aerial Aces, take it out at the speed of Magical Leaf. Next up is Almastar. I send out iPhone again. He goes for Leer, Surf, then a Mud Shot, then another Surf takes it out. Next up is a Swampert. I send out Brave Bird for the Intimidate, gets for Bide. I send out Shucky. I put it to sleep. Then I start slashing it down. It hits me with a Mud Bomb after waking up. Then another Mud Bomb, another Slash takes it out. There's a Meditite. I go for Slash, then a Leech Light, take it out. And last up, he has a Deoxys and 2 Leech Lights, take it out, surprisingly. Which is surprising, since I was scared the Deoxys died. And fucking Shucky killed one of the weakest moves in the game. Alright, next up is Silver. He's off Glaceon. A couple Surfs did it in. As he used Icy Wind. Next up is his Toxicroak. I send out Brave Bird. He's a Swagger. I say, you know what, I'll take the risk. I hit myself, and Feint Attack brings it to 46. I send out KFC2, he goes for Feint Attack. Then I go for Ember, he goes for Counter. I go for Chatter, he leaves me at 6 health and Mud Bomb. So I switch out to Shucky. Slash kills it. Next up's Toxicroak, he goes for Swagger again. I put him to sleep, then I send out Brave Bird, and then I took him off 1 Aerial Ace. And last up is his Dragonair. I go for Fly. Fly brings it to red, then I take it out with a Quick Attack. And last up's Tentacruel. I send out Shucky, goes for Barrier. I put him to sleep, he heals me with Bubble Beam because I have dry skin, and I eventually take him out with some Slashes. Hooey, that was intense. Alright, time to fight Proton again. Chatter, 2 shots to Zombre after being hit by Fake Out and Water Sport. Next up's Minen, because of Water Sport, I switch out to Pimp, and a couple bites took it out. It's a copycat in my bites. Alright, after Proton, it's Ariana. Shoots off a Manton, off with Jeffrey. Water Pulse does about half and burns me. Confuses me, then I burn him. Send out Shucky because now it's burned. Because her Wing Attack, I slash it down, 2 slashes take it out. Next it's a Muck. I send out iPhone. I go for Surf, he goes for Sludge, and Sludge poisons me, so by the time I take out Muck, I'm pretty badly damaged. Then last up is his Electrode. I send out KFC2. 1 Blaze Kick does it in after hitting me with a Charge Beam and a Screech. Alright. Archer Time leads off Poly to off Brave Bird. I go for Aerial Ace, Fly, then I finish him off with another Aerial Ace. Alright, next up is his Glaceon. Oh, another Glaceon. I send out KFC. He goes for Icy Wind, another Icy Wind. Then I go for Blaze Kick. I go for another Blaze Kick. Sets out a Swampert, another one. I burn a Swampert with Blaze Kick. I send out Shucky, and Shucky's able to tank Swampert, eventually take it out. He sends it back out Glaceon. I send back out KFC2. I miss my Blaze Kick, and then, no my luck, I decide to switch out if you're in a crit, so I send out iPhone. And then I go for Surf, and I take it out. Alright, trying to get my next encounter, and it is a Smoochum. I actually catch it this time around. I name it Redemption, because if you remember, Smoochum was the first Pokemon I encountered in this fucking video. Alright, next up is Ice Path encounter, and I actually find a Swinub, surprisingly. Which is funny, because you normally find these here. I named it, so that's my reaction. Alright, Black City encounters Aerodactyl, but he roared me away. And last up is the route south of Black City, which is a Magnemite. I eventually catch it, and I named it, Yes, I did. I'm very creative. Clear time. She's out the Ghastly. Ghastly Shadow Ball gives me a 5-6 health, and I take him off my Shadow Ball. Next up is Weepinbell. I send out Brave Bird. Hits him with Acid. 1 Aerial Ace does it in. Next up is a Horsey. I go for Aerial Ace. Gives her Dragonets, and Dragonets again. Another Aerial Ace takes it out. Next up, last up is Skarmory. I send out KFC2. A couple Blaze Kicks did it in. As hits me with Metal Sound. Alright. My Dragon's Den encounter is a Jolteon. I catch it, I named it Bolt, and then for acing the fucking quiz, they gave me a Kyogre. This is the Kyogre's impact in this. Alright, my encounter on Bellatower was a Wormadam. Yeah, and it's the worst form of it. And it was a bitch to catch, but I eventually did catch it. And I name it how I felt about when I caught it. Just a sad face. It's a damn shame of a waste. No, this is a waste. My Ho-Oh encounter, which turned out to be a Coughing. I mean, I could catch it, get Coughing again, but nah. Alright, my next encounter was Tojo Falls. Not Tojo Falls, it was the route before Tojo Falls, and it's a Numel. I name it Num. Alright, next up is the Tojo Falls encounter. And it is a Nincada. I catch it, I name it Cincada. And worst comes to worst, it's a nice backup. It's 2 for 1. Alright. My Victory Road encounter is a Mamoswine at first, and it's a Farfetch. I eventually catch Farfetch, and now it's in the fight Silver. Alright. Now, so leads off a Bolt to lead off Brave Bird. Crunch, he loses my defense. Aerial Ace, Quick Attack takes him out. Next up, Smite. I send out Nidoqueen, Earth Power, then it switches out. The Dragonite hits me with Aqua Tail. I use Crunch. I send out Staraptor for Intimidate. And then I use Fly on it, then a Quick Attack, finish it off. There. Then next up is his Plus Earth Power takes out. Next up, Spamfy. I send out Parasect, Drain kills it. Next up, Dusclops. I put it to sleep, and then I send out Bayonet to hit it with 2 Shadow Balls while it's still asleep, and take it out. And last up is his Tangela. A couple Shadow Balls took it out, and that was Silver. Time for the first up. The Elite Four is Will. He leads off with his Vigoroth. He'll lead off with Pimp. 2 Earth Powers. Earth Power and Double Kick does him in. Next up, he is Slowbro. He has a Slowbro in this. I send out Gregory. He gets Resent Headbutt. Then I go for a couple Shadow Balls, take him out after he heals, and uses Withdrawal a few times. Alright, next up is his Noctowl. I send out Dratini. I go for Ice Beam, and I take it out. Next up is his Pikachu. Nidoqueen again. Earth Power. Did like mine. Then, last up is his Psyduck. Zen Headbutt on Shucky. Then a couple Giga Drains did him in. That was Will. He actually had one of his Pokemon. That's kind of cool. Alright, time to fight Koga. Leads off Staraptor. Lead off KFC2. I switch out into Pimp. I go for Crunch, gives our takedown. We're in yellow, go for another Crunch, as in left 16 health. Next up's Rhyhorn. I could take it out with Earth Power, I don't want to risk it, so I send out Dratini, I go for Surf, and I one-shot it. Next up is his Nidoking, Surf, one-shots it. Then last up is his Yanmega. He has another Vigoroth. He has Vigoroth, Surf, one-shots, so last up Yanmega. 1 Ancient Power. Alright, Strongman Bruno time. Leads up with Glalie, lead off Brave Bird. Close combat one-shots. Next up, Aggron. Close combat one-shots it. Next up is a Tentacruel. I don't want to risk anything, so my drops goes for Barrier. I send out Jeffrey. I go for Shadow Ball. He goes for Water Pulse. He confuses me. I hit myself. Then I keep going for Shadow Ball. I survive Water Pulse. I snap out of confusion. I take it out to Shadow Ball. Next up, Spirit Team. I send out Shucky. I put it to sleep. Then I start Giga Drain it. Not doing anything. So then I switch out into Dratini. And then I go for Surf and I take it out. Last up is a Sceptile. He gets her Leaf Blade, bringing me to low health, and I take it out with an Ice Beam. I hit level 51. Alright, last up's Karen. I lead off with Dratini against her Heatmore. Surf one-shots it. Oh no, lead off with Parasect. Then Surf one-shots her Chimecho. Next up is her Bronzong. Surf one-shots it. Next up's Glalie. I go for Ancient Power, get the boost. He uses Hail. Then I go for Ancient Power again, get the boost again, which is surprising since I never get the boost. And then last up is our Nuzleaf. I take it out with the Ice Beam. That's hits me with Fake Out. Alright, Champion Lance time. Leads off with Squirtle. I'll lead off with Pimp. I take this time step some Toxic Spikes as it Iron Defenses. After that, a couple Earth Powers took it out, as it sets up a Rain Dance. Next up is his Dawn Fan. I switch out to Kyogre. He goes for Earthquake, almost taking me out. I go for Surf, finishing him off. Thanks to his Nido King, which negates my Toxic Spikes. Oh well, Surf one-shots it. Next up is his Toxic Croak. I send out Pimp. I go for Earth Power to one-shot it. To take it out in a few shots. Next up is his Haunter. I go for Crunch. He goes for Shadow Ball. He heals. I go for Crunch again, taking it out because of the defense drop. And last up is his Unknown. A couple Crunches take it out. That was Lance. Now time to do Kanto. Alright, time to fight Blue. He leads off with Bulbasaur. Lead off with KFC2. One Blaze Kick does it in. Next up is a Sand Slash. I send out Dratini, and I go for a Surf. Take it out one shot as I get hit with slashes. Next up is his Paris. I decided to stay in and use Ice Beam. Next up is a Geodude. Surf one-shots. And next up is a Coughing. Surf one-shots it. Why is this so anticlimactic? He says a Mischievous. Sidewave almost kills me. Then I take out Surf. Alright, red time. He's off with a Mew. I X-Scissor it with my Shucky. Another X-Scissor takes it out. Next up is a Talo. I send out Dratini because I'm honestly afraid of that Aerial Ace. I use Ice Beam, and I one-shot it after it hits me with the Aerial Ace. Next up is a Steelix. Surf one-shots it. Next up is a Primplup. I go for Ancient Power to do damage. I go for another one. Try to see if I can get a boost. Nope, hits me with Hydro Pump. I switch out to Shucky. He full stores. I Quick Claw, put it to sleep. Then I start Giga Drain it down. I eventually take it out. 2 Giga Drains. Next up is an Entei. Yeah, I'm not fucking with that. I send out Dratini. He goes for Lava Plume, then Extra Sensory. Leaving me at 74. Surf takes it out. Last up is Zatsu. He's a Psychic, leaving me at 10 HP, and I take him out with an Ice Beam. And that was red, without losing a single Pokemon. And that was it. This has been one of my longer challenge videos in a while. And honestly, that was surprising. A shitty start, but a pretty anticlimactic ending, honestly. Well, it just shows how to be a randomizer Nuzlocke. Just get a Kyogre. As you've seen in my black and white one, where I decimated my team for the Elite Four, or what I had as a starter option in my my Platinum one, I believe. Alright, I'll see y'all next time. These suggestions for the future. See ya.